Today, we delve into the fascinating world of the Zulu history and culture as we explore the life and legacy of one of its greatest leaders. I'm talking, of course, about the one and only Shaka Zulu and his thrilling encounter with the Christian missionaries who sought to impose their religion upon his kingdom, in a tale full of wit, pride, and the clash of cultures as we see Shaka and his people fiercely defend their traditions and way of life. The turn of the 19th century marked a time of significant transformation and turbulence for the Zulu Kingdom. It was during this time that a young, ambitious leader emerged whose impact would alter the course of history forever. Born in 1787 to a Zulu king, Shaka Zulu came of age during a period of immense conflict and upheaval as rival groups battled for dominance and control over resources in the region. During his early years, Shaka was raised in his mother's settlements since he was an illegitimate son, and he later served as a warrior. Upon his return to the Zulu Kingdom in the early 1800s, Shaka was met with chaos and disorder. His half-brother had taken control of the throne, and some of Shaka's own family members had turned against him. However, he was not one to be deterred. He gathered a small but loyal band of followers and set out to establish his own sphere of influence and power within the kingdom. Shaka possessed an unparalleled skill in military tactics that revolutionized the kingdom's army, and he soon emerged as the dominant leader in the region. He reorganized the army, introducing new weapons and tactics that helped them defeat their enemies in battle. He pioneered the trailblazing buffalo horns formation, enabling his army to effectively surround and overwhelm their opponents. The opposing forces were swiftly enveloped by the horns, while the chest absorbed the brunt of their attacks. Additionally, the loins served as a strategic reserve, prepared to intervene wherever the enemy threatened to break free from the encirclement. While Shaka's reign was marked by impressive accomplishments, it was not without its fair share of controversy. While some celebrated his ability to unite his people and establish a powerful kingdom, others condemned his brutal methods and harsh style of leadership. One noteworthy tale that captures the essence of Shaka's legacy is his encounter with Christian missionaries who arrived in the Zulu Kingdom in the early 1820s with the goal of converting its people to Christianity. Shaka, being fiercely proud of his people's culture and traditions, he was determined not to let the Christian missionaries interfere and attempt to change anything. Initially, he permitted the missionaries to stay and preach within his kingdom, hoping they would eventually leave or assimilate to Zulu ways. As time passed, however, the missionaries grew increasingly persistent in their efforts to convert the Zulu people to Christianity. To Shaka's dismay, they even resorted to making threats, warning him and his people that they would suffer eternal damnation and suffer in the fires of hell if they refused to embrace their religion. Shaka was not one to back down from a challenge. With his sharp tongue and quick wit, he responded to the missionaries in a way that caught them off guard. He told them that, in that land, they consumed fire, and that if they persisted in threatening him and his people, they would experience the inferno not in the afterlife, but here on earth. The missionaries were taken aback by Shaka's fearless retort, realizing that they could not sway or intimidate him into adopting their religion. As we come to the end of our exploration of Shaka Zulu and his encounter with the Christian missionaries, it is clear that his legacy continues to captivate people. Through his innovative military strategies and leadership, Shaka transformed the Zulu nation into a formidable power, leaving an indelible mark on African history. He refused to let outsiders come in and dictate how his people should live and worship. Instead, he stood up to them with all the wit and cunning at his disposal, and despite the challenges he faced during the Scramble for Africa era, his unwavering spirit and commitment to his people serve as a testament to the enduring strength of African cultures. His story continues to inspire Africans to honor their heritage and remain resilient in the face of adversity.